Hey everyone, and welcome to my 1.17 survival episode 1. So as soon as I went into the world, I was checking my surroundings and I found a cool pillager tower. But before I go there, I need to get some tools. So I got some wood and I ended up mining the entire tree for some extra logs. After getting enough logs, I made planks and I obviously made a crafting table. Then I made a wooden pickaxe, and with that wooden pickaxe, on my way to find stone. After getting enough cobblestone, I went back up to the surface and I finally looked down at the ravine. But also I remembered that there was a village here, so I went to the village, but on my way there I found a really cool lava pool, which would be really useful for nether portals. Hopefully that comes back in the future. So anyways, as originally planned, I went to the village and I grabbed some hay bales. And there was actually 2 piles of hay bales, so I was pretty lucky. So with these 2 piles of hay bales, and some left over, I made 60 pieces of bread, which should be able to make me not die of hunger for a long time. So, with my 60 pieces of bread and 5 hay bales, I was ready to go. But before I go into the ravine, I thought I might need some iron, so I went into this little cave and I found a creeper. So, I tried to kill it, but it almost exploded. So, I tried to place a block in front of it to negate fall damage, and it actually worked. So, and then I went to go look for iron. And coincidentally enough, I found some iron right next to some coal. Then after getting a decent amount of iron and coal, I made a furnace and I decided to smelt all my iron. Then after some of my iron smelted, I decided to make an iron pickaxe and a bucket. Then I went to the ravine to go find more iron with my new iron pickaxe.
Dream.
And surprisingly enough, there was actually a lot of iron in this ravine, so it was a super good find. And with my newly smelted iron, I decided to make an axe and a shield. The axe will be good for combat and chopping down logs, and the shield will be good for protection. After making an axe and a shield, I also smelted enough iron to get a chestplate, which would be also very good for protection as well. And after a hard day's work, I finally got my first nap. I also took the logs from around the farm. Then after getting enough logs, I went back to the lava pool to go make a nether portal. But then, this happened. But don't worry, I guess we could say I got my revenge. Then, once everything was ready, I went into the Nether for the first time. Once I was in the Nether, I realized that I got a red forest biome, and I started getting wood for a possible home. I also found quartz, and I started breaking it for XP. And I found gold, which can be useful for trading with piglins. While collecting more logs, I saw shroom lights and I thought they would be cool for a house, but then I got attacked by a hoglin while mining a tree. After killing the hoglin, I had discovered that I had 20 iron in my hotbar, so I decided to put it to smelt, while I got more shroom lights and more logs. In this clip, all I wanted to do was just wander around the Nether and go look for cool places, possibly find a bastion or a fortress. But because I don't have dream luck, I couldn't find one, and I also got attacked by a baby hoglin. But after getting a decent amount of logs and not being able to find a fortress, I went back to the overworld. And now having enough items to go on an adventure, I went on my way to go look for a desert pyramid. Although I hadn't found the pyramid, I still found sugarcane, which is still pretty good. And as we all know, as good things comes bad things. So I got so distracted by sugarcane that I didn't even realize that the sun was setting. But I was still getting sugarcane. And with that sugarcane montage, that will top off today's episode. Hope you enjoyed.